So, I just had my adventure getting... So, I am in bed. I think I'm saying that right. Waiting. I think right here is where I pick up my... So, I am in bed. I think I'm saying that right. Waiting. I think right here is where I pick up my next train. Kind of a little small town. Not too small, but you know, we'll see. That appears to be train B, and I need train R. So we will see if train R shows up at some point and I will get on. That seems to have worked for me so far. Experience interacting with a bunch of people who don't speak English. And I felt like a fool, but that's okay, because I had my Google Translate, so I was able to ask what I needed to ask. That was definitely kind of a deer in headlights, though. Anyway, turns out this is the right train, so we'll see if I end up where I need to go. Can't see anything. This is such a different world. We made it. I have groceries on my back. It was 30 franc. I hope I have enough food for a couple days. I honestly probably need to stop again on my way to Lauterbrunnen, but at least I have groceries on my back. It was 30 franc. I hope I have enough food for a couple days. I honestly probably need to stop again on my way to Lauterbrunnen, but at least I have food now and a little bit of beer. Guinness was like $2.40 for like a tall can. I was like, why is it so cheap? But no one there spoke any English. Parlez-vous anglais? No. And then they start speaking French to me. Like, I'll be much more mindful of that. People who ask me if I speak their language in the future. It's like, okay, I just asked you because I have no idea what you're saying. And the girl was being really rude. Like, I have my translator, so I asked her in French if they have restrooms, and it didn't. But she was like really rude about it. This was unnecessary. And then you have to cross the street like 6 times to get to the bus stop. It's like a half mile in the world, or a train stop, whatever. There we go. And then I was checking out. She starts like yelling me in French again. She's telling me that the yogurt comes in a pack of 4. I can't buy one. So I look at her and I'm just like, we? Like, well, I have no more words for you. I can't say, oh, I'm so sorry. What do you want me to say? I can't buy one? I don't want 4. And the same thing happened with the bananas. She's like yelling across the store, Patrick, Patrick, telling her coworker how stupid I was for grabbing the 2. I guess there's some that come in a 2-pack and some that go in a 4-pack. I broke the 4-pack. I don't know. Anyway, that was interesting. It's like not a single like familiar item in that store other than like, fruit and vegetables. So this is my view. Yeah. I had a feeling this was going to happen when I checked the weather and I saw it was snowing the days I'm here. It's going to snow the entire time. I will not see mountains. I have accepted this. I might go skiing tomorrow. All I know is right now, heading back to the hostel, and I'm gonna take a nap. Maybe watch a movie on my phone or something. Because honestly, it sounds weird, but it's like, this is what I came for. Like, I came because I wanted to know what it felt like to talk to someone who doesn't speak your language, to be up on a mountain and realize the grocery store is closed, to have to walk a bunch of places, to have to carry your groceries on your back, to figure out buses and trains. It's different in the States because it's like you're doing it because it's a novelty. You're doing it because, well, I could take my car, but I'm going to try the bus. But you could get out of it. Whereas here, you're forcibly putting yourself in a situation. I have put myself in a situation where I'm on a mountain where the general public does not speak English. I'm okay with it. Even if I don't do diddly shit while I'm here, I'm okay with it. I made it. That's the whole point. Journey. Not the destination. Try not to get run over. In that book that I read about brunch is hell, talked about how to throw an awesome dinner party. One of the things that was said was that there's, some sort of science behind when you listen to music that is a language you don't speak. It's very soothing because you can hear the sound, but because your brain doesn't understand the words, your brain's not thinking about the lyrics, the connotation, the meaning. you're sort of just hearing the sounds. And, you know, everything was in English in the UK, but, and, so far just between landing in Geneva last night, making my way out here, walking around this little town, up on the top of the mountain, I feel that, like, you know, a couple words here and there I recognize, you know, especially the more touristy places, they'll have English, but for the most part, like, stopping and, you know, there'll be like a little plaque that says something about, you know, the history of the area, like over there, where there's probably a beautiful view. You know, there are these signs, but they're all in French, and they don't have English translations on any of them. I haven't seen any. So therefore, I am just reading stuff and, like, not really taking in what it is. There's less noise in my head, which is interesting. I also just finished a book called What to Say Next. It's like a story about these two kids in high school. It's a YA, and they, it's interesting because when I do see something in English, it really pulls my attention. It's this YA novel, and in it, one of the main characters is on the, like, autism spectrum, and he, you know, talks about people who live with autism. Sometimes there's a lot of noise, color, or sounds, or the most difficult thing that I have done in Switzerland, I keep feeling like I'm in France because everybody speaks French, but is buy bananas. I went and bought more bananas today because I already ate the ones I bought, and I guess it's like normal to weigh, oh, I'm going down someone's driveway, that's not right. You have to weigh the banana at the scale, and then it prints out a sticker, and then you put the sticker on your banana. They can't, like, weigh it at the register. So I get to the register with my, like, single banana or two, and they just start speaking, like, French at me, which is like, oh, wow, it's awesome. And I'm just like, I don't know. And I stare at them blankly, because in the moment, I can't remember how to say, I'm sorry, I don't speak French. So I'm just standing there staring at them until they can fix it. But then I, like, put into my translator, it's something like, désolé, je n'en parle Francois, or something. I read it directly off the thing because otherwise I'll get it wrong. And then, you know, they tell me in French, oh, it's okay. I assume that's what they're saying. It's just funny. There was one woman, she got a little flustered. I was buying some postcards. I asked her, you know, I looked up the word for stamps and asked her if she had any. And she said they did, and then we're trying to figure out how many I needed, where they were going, blah, blah. And she, like, it was obvious I didn't speak French, but it was like, almost like she was talking to herself. She was just like, oh, da, 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 da. Like, you could tell, you know how, like, you get flustered, you'd be like, oh, that's not the one you need, you're gonna need this one, or, you know, so I'm assuming that's probably what she's saying to herself. But it's just funny because in that instance, she was very nice, and it didn't seem like she was upset with me for not speaking it. It was just, I think she was unconsciously, like, talking out loud in her own head. Anyway, it's walk is awesome. This is a cute little park. And we rode past it yesterday. That's the train that you take up to get here to Gryon. I don't know. Everyone says it different. Like, one person I told it to, and they're like, oh yeah, Gryon. Like, but they, you know, in like their French accent, oh yeah, Gryon, or whatever. And then one other guy, I pronounced it that way, and he was like, huh? So then I like tried like 6 different pronunciations. There was a guy at the train yard. I was trying to tell him where I'm going. I was like, Gryon. Like, I just kept going until he's like, oh, okay. I don't know, man. Sorry it's that confusing. But so far I'm pronouncing Lauterbrunnen right, because absolutely everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say that. So, this walk was awesome though. And I'm glad I went when I did. I kind of waited. I was looking outside all day to see if the weather would clear up. And then as soon as it did, threw on my shoes and went. And I've been out here for probably 2 hours. The first hour was beautiful, and it was snowing lightly, and there was like a little bit of blue skies. The mountains were all like visible. It was so cool. And then now it's back to, well, that's not as bad as it gets. As bad as it gets is where like you can't see freaking 5 feet in front of your face. Like literally yesterday, you wouldn't have been able to see those trees right there, or like that lamp pole until you got up to it. So this is still beautiful. I love seeing like all of the snow on the top of all the trees. It just like looks like a little Christmas town. It's so pretty. Do you hear that? It's a little mountain goat. So, I feel like I've gotten everything I wanted to get out of my visit here to Gryon. And I don't at all regret not going skiing. I was just like, yes, I have travel insurance, so if I get hurt, I'll be okay. But do I really want to put myself through that? Not only the hassle, but the pain. Like, what if I broke my leg? No. If I'm going to break my leg skiing, guess where I'm going to do it? United motherfucking States of America, that's where. Where I feel like I have some semblance of, you know, the language and the healthcare system. Might be fucked up, but... And I would go with someone I know, too. I wouldn't want to go, like, alone. I don't know. I just think it'd be more fun to go with someone I love. Like Nathaniel. Or something. Probably Nathaniel. I'd like to go see Nathaniel. I've been thinking a lot about that. But, it's beautiful here. And, my favorite thing about Europe is walking everywhere. Like, oh my gosh. Which is funny because I love driving. Like, driving is so much fun. But, like... And then...
Aber das kommt nicht gut, das sag ich mal.